Hi guys, welcome back to my another tutorial. Okay. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about Creo piping. Okay, Creo piping is a module where you learn to create pipings. Pipings can be flexible pipe or it can be a solid pipe. Okay, so today we are going to learn about how to create a Creo pipe, how to use Creo piping using this tutorial. Okay, one thing you guys need to remember is Creo piping is available only in assembly module. Okay, so you cannot work this in a part module. Okay, so let us go one by one, step by step. This is my assembly over here. It's a hydraulic press that I have created. Okay, now this is the hydraulic press, but you have to create pipings, and pipings can be of different IDOD and of different material. Okay, so let us see how a Creo piping model is used. Okay, for that first you need to create a empty assembly, because we are going to work on Creo piping in an assembly. Okay, and we will create everything there itself. So what you need to you first need to activate here. Once it's activated, go to applications, go to piping. Once you are into here, you need to have multiple material files for each piping that you are going to use. I'm going to show you one dummy example as to how it is created, because I already have all the stocks available with me. So okay, the material is called as line stock in case of piping industry. Okay, it's called as line stock. So go here, click on line stock, create, give any name, say line stock 60. Okay, then click here, you get a tab with line stock name, give here as pipe 60, and whatever material you want, whatever grade you want, you specify. Choose a type of pipe you want: rectangular pipe, circular pipe, solid pipe, hollow pipe. Okay, in our case it is circular hollow. Pipe OD is 60 and thickness is 4. It is straight or flexible pipe, type of bendings, everything. What is the weight per unit length of the pipe? What is the what is the bend radius that you are expecting out of this, and bend angles. Save it. It will be saved in your line stock folder, and say okay. Okay, now I will tell you how to start using this. Okay, delete this, I don't want this. Now go into activate this assembly. Now you are into what you can say, piping underscore assembly assembly folder. Go here, click on line stock. First we are going to create a pipe for 21 OD. Okay, so I will tell you everything step by step. The second step, after creating line stock, second step will be, if you have created it, it's automatically come into piping assembly. If you have not created, if it's already existing, click on line stock, say read. Here we have number of line stocks. We want 21.3. Okay, click on 21.3, say okay, done. Okay, this line stock is now available over here. Okay, now go, and next step will be to use this option over here to start the piping work. Okay, you say create. Okay, you give name for a pipe. This is line stock is different, you need to have a different name for a pipe. So you say it as pip pipe 21, say yes. Okay, it'll ask you which line stock you want to use. You say I want to use line stock 21. Okay, it's done. Once this is set, this tab changes to root pipe. Okay, then all the options are available in front of you. You cannot start any piping without the set start option. So okay, you need to click on set start option. It'll ask you to pick the first what you can say, uh, first point from where the piping will be routing. Okay, I will go and click on this point. Let's say this point. Okay, I clicked here, say okay. Once you are done with this, okay, you have now just begun into piping assembly. Now we have multiple options here. Extend this pipe point, you can go to next point, or there are options called as follow the curve. In this case, in the case of power pack, I'm going to use this follow curve. Okay, I will also use this extend tool, point to point tool, and other options, and I'll show you to you later. Go on curve. Okay, click on this button, go to details, go to rule base, say all this curve say okay, done. Now go here and show solid pipe. You can clearly see that my pipe is created. This is just a representation, it's not a solid pipe. Okay, I will tell you how to create a solid pipe also later. Once this is done, this is done. This is one line stock that we have created. This is one type of pipe that we have created. Now you can see that annotation shows that we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 types of pipes. Okay, next, once this is done, okay, now let us go to next type of piping. That is, let us go for 33.4 OD. For that, you go here, line stock, click on line stock, read. Then we have 33.4. Say okay, okay, done. Then once this is done, what you are going to do is you are going to say create pipe. Now we are going to use pipe 33, PIPE pipe 33. So click S. Now which line stock material you want to use? We want to use line 33. Okay, where is our line 33 here? This is the one. Okay, so again go set point, click this point, say okay, go to follow curve, click this curve, go to details, go to rule based, pick this, it's done. Your this pipe is also created. Okay, similarly, now we'll go for 42.7. Go back to line stock, say line stock, read 42, say open, done. Go to create, say pipe 42, enter, read the line stock line 42, then again click on start, pick the point here, the start point of the pipe, say okay, go to curve, pick this one, pick this, which one did I pick? 1 minute. We have start point, go here, say follow curve. Okay, now I have to pick the curve. Why am I not able to pick the curve here? This is such a simple example. Anyway, even if I'm unable to pick the curve, not an issue. Let us go to next point, click this, and it's done. Okay, previously if it is a straight point, not a problem, you can directly click the next point. Once this is done, okay, now there are 2 more pipes that are remaining over here, that is for OD 17.3. okay, again what you need to do is go to line stock, go to line stock, read, you have to read 17. Okay, done. Now again go and say create pipe, say pipe 17_1, say yes, read this line stock. Okay, now let us say whether the what we can see the curve is working or not. Follow curve. Okay, but before that we have to set the point, right? Set this point, okay, say okay, follow curve, click on this, go to details, rule based, all curves, okay, done. See, we have one more pipe created over here. Okay, one more pipe is created. Now again go to line stock. Okay, read line 17 as stock. No, okay, done. We already have line 17 here. You just go to create, say PIP pipe 17_2. Okay, say yes, pick line 17, again click start, which will be your start point for this pipe length, this. Okay, say okay, go to follow curve, click on this, go to details, rule based, okay, all curves, say okay, done. Now we have created all the pipes in our, what you can say, uh, power pack. Okay, now we have to connect our power pack with the cylinders. Okay, so for that we know we are not going to use the line stock which we have used for this power pack. Okay, we are going to use a new line stock that is 40. Okay, diameter is 40. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to line stock, click here, read, we'll say 40, say okay, done. You need to read the line stock only once, whereas once the line stock is read into the Creo piping, you can use that line stock again and again every time you create a new pipe. Okay, now say create pipe, then you say pipe 40 underscore 1, right? Say yes. Which line stock are you going to read? I'm going to read line 40. Okay, now you start with your first point. Now this is my first point. I've said yes. Now we are going to use these two options. Okay, apart from this there are multiple options. I will show it to you. Now we are going to use extend option. When I click extend, remember that pipe always extends in Z direction, because the first extension will always be in Z direction. Okay, so we are going to say we want the extension of 300 mm, not Z direction. 1 minute, what happened? Okay, I picked the wrong stuff. I'm gonna delete it. Delete pipeline. Yes. Okay. Now what has happened is I need to pick coordinate, not the point. If you click point, it will go in any direction. Okay. When you pick the coordinate, it always goes in that direction only. Okay. So now create pipe. 1 minute. Create pipe. Yeah, we don't have, last pipe is 72. Okay, say create pipe, say pipe pipe 40 underscore 1, say yes, use the line stock 40, and your line 40 is available here. Now click on start, pick this, say yes. Okay, click on extend button. Now you can see that only Z is available, X and Y are not. Whenever you are using extend button, okay, you have to pick, you can pick a point also, or you can pick a coordinate. If you have picked coordinate, it will always be in Z direction. If you have picked point, it can be in any direction. Okay, it can move in any direction. Here I have picked coordinate, and my Z direction is only highlighting over here. I will say 300. It has moved in 300 direction. Okay, then I will say apply. Now next point will be as per my choice. Okay, but the first will always be in Z direction. Now I will say here, I'll move here in this direction because I can freely extend it, but I have to specify the, what you can say, length. Okay, so I'll say it is minus 800, and I'll say apply. Now in extend tool we have multiple options. Here we say coordinate along axis. This normally highlights later on. Okay, but readily it is a two coordinate and along coordinate system axis, two are always available. Now right now the 2 points that I have used are with extension, normal extension, that is two coordinate. Now I'll go and pick along C axis, that is the whichever coordinate system I want. Then instead of length, I'll go for offset reference. Here it asks me for offset reference. I want to join it over here, so I'm gonna pick this. Okay, I'll pick this. Once this is done, you have given here as 962. Try and make it 0 and see what happens. Okay, it's directly coming over here. So what you need to do is remove this, just say cancel. Okay, just say cancel, and you go here and extend it a little bit more. you extend this in -1000 because we want this to be outside. Okay, make it 1200 minus 1200. It's way out now. Let us say it has come out. Yes, a little bit. Yes, once this is done, okay, say okay. Okay, then click on extend button again. Now go to this point, go to offset, then pick this coordinate system, offset reference. It is going to be a coordinate system, this one. Okay, now it will pick everything by default. Okay, let's say axis. If you go like this, it will go up, and you have to pick 0 here. And when you pick 0, one thing you notice is that this point will be aligned exactly to this point. That is the reason, that is the advantage of using this option, that is along coordinate system axis with offset reference. Okay, instead of giving the value and calculating the value what is with the length from x and y direction. Okay, then apply, then go here in z direction. Okay, you see again it automatically take the dimensions. Okay, then again say apply. Okay, then go to x direction. Now you can clearly see that automatically the hose pipe will go and sit with the coordinate system that we have referred. Click apply and OK. Now we have just created our another pipe that is connecting our power pack with a cylinder. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to again use extend tool, create one more pipe so that we connect our this port with the inlet port of hydraulic cylinder. Okay, so for that we have to create one more pipe. Okay, I'll say create pipe. I'll give the number as pipe. Since the diameter is same, I'll say it is 2. Say yes, which is the line stock that you are using. I'll say this. Okay, then I'll say set the start point. It will be coordinate system. Use coordinate system. Okay, then once that is done, my dear friends, say okay. Okay, use extend tool, extend option. Okay, and along the axis offset, click on this coordinate system. Okay, but what I suggest is instead of doing that, first you need to have a certain length. Okay, so instead of that, go to coordinate systems. Then we have picked this, so I'll say Z 300. I can go for 500. Bring it out. Yeah, we have brought it out. Okay, bring it a little bit more out. 600. Say apply. Then in a y direction, we'll say no. We'll go directly go to this. Okay, offset. Click on this. Okay, now in which direction we have to move? We have to move in y direction, and it has to be 0. Clearly you can see that the system will automatically calculate the amount of length that is needed. Okay, click apply. Okay, then go in what you can say x direction. The system will automatically calculate the amount of length that is required. Say apply. Okay, then next is you go for z direction, and there it is. It directly goes and applies your piping to the fittings. Okay, now we have rigorously used extend option because extend option is very important. Point option is very simple. You have to simply pick 2 points. Okay, and the 2 points will be connected, and your what you can say assembly will, pipe will be created. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight axis this. Okay, Now this axis, what happens is I'm going to create certain datums over here. Okay, I'll go to model, I'll go here and use this and say okay. So now I have a datum here. Okay, in this my piping assembly. Actually we have this already in this, but can't pick it. Okay, because I have already highlighted the one assembly. So now what I then next is I'll pick one more and I'll pick this datum. Okay, I'll say yes. Okay, I'll pick one more datum and I'll pick this. Okay, I'll create a what you can say, I'll create a axis with these last two datums. It is this and this, and yes, my axis is created. Okay, then I'm going to sketch a I'm going to create a sketch using this, and I'll say this. I'll go here and I'll flip the sketching plane. Okay, then I'm going to use this as the reference. This will be my reference. Then I'll click here. I'll go and pick a line. I'll go out. Okay, then I'll click one more line. I'll set this with this. Okay, it is done. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and attach it here. I'm going to give a fillet. Let us say it is 30. You can even make it as 60. Okay, and make it as 80 as you wish. Even 100, who cares? Every pipe has its own bend radius, but we are learning right now. Okay, so for learning purpose this is okay. Okay, now I have to create one more pipe voice which will connect this cylinder with this power pack. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to piping. Okay, I'm going to say create. Okay, it will say pipe, pipe, pipe 40 underscore 3. Say yes, pick your line stock 40. Okay, your start point will be this. Okay, say okay. Now we have used follow curve. We have not used follow pipe. In my next tutorial I will tell you how to use this follow pipe, because I have to create a new assembly for that. Okay, now we are going to use follow sketch. Okay, all that you need to do is pick this and your pipe is created, boys. Okay, say yes, go here, say follow axis, create, pick this, and your pipe is created, boys. Okay, now adjust your endpoints, adjust the endpoints of the pipe. Say this, you can just create randomly, adjust it here. Okay, just say yeah here, then I'll say end. Okay, then say okay. Now what we have done is we have used line stock, we have used create pipe, then we have used, once this is all done, root pipe will automatically be activated. We have used set start, we have used extend, we have used point. Okay, we have used follow curve, we have used follow sketch, we have used follow axis. Correct. Now we will use connect. What we are going to do is we are going to connect this one with this one. All right, so our this pipe is almost ready. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to again use extend tool. Okay, reason is extend tool helps us in manipulating the direction in any way we want. Okay, for that again we have to create start point, say this, say yes. Okay, say extend tool, and in which direction you want to extend it. I want to go down, or you want to go on the other side. I will say I want to go in Z direction. Let's see what will be the not coordinate, we'll pick this. Okay, so we'll go here roughly till here. Okay, apply. Okay, then we'll go roughly in this direction. Say apply, say done. Go to end point, point to point. Okay, click this point, click and click this point. Okay, we have our pipe which has reached our power pack. Okay, then say okay, use point again, pick it here. So we have routed our hydraulic pipe, okay, in all the possible directions to make sure that hydraulic power pack is connected with our press. Okay, so let me get back to you again, saying that what we did in this is we tried to briefly understand Creo piping tutorial. Okay, for that we need material which is called as line stock. In Creo piping we created a dummy line stock and we used line stock which are already created. Once that is done, okay, you click on create button and you create a new pipe. Okay, once that pipe is created, it will ask us to pick a line stock. We pick a line stock that we need for that particular pipe, and this all types are highlighted. We start with we use set start, extend, point to point. We used follow curve, follow axis, follow sketch, and connect option. Okay, we have done all this. What is remaining is edit segment. This will be in our next tutorial. Branch and breakpoint will also be in our next tutorial. Okay, in this assembly will almost be same, but I'll create some more parts in this so that these options can easily be understood, including insert fittings and all these tabs. Okay, now once we are done with this, okay, now we need a solid pipe. Okay, what is the purpose, what is use of creating this? This is just a representation. Okay, remember this. This will tell us this option here will tell us a what you can say, imaginary pipe. This is an imaginary pipe, it's not an actual pipe, it's not a solid pipe. Okay, this is just an imaginary pipe. So you this switching it off and on will just give us an idea about our pipe diameter and the way the pipe has been routed. Okay, but this is not our actual pipe that we are going to be using in our assembly or design. So what we are going to do is we are going for pipe solid. Okay, so we are going to convert all these routed pipe representations into a solid model. Okay, so go here. Okay, go on clicking on this. Okay, just rename it. Keep this as it is. Just rename it. Go on renaming it. And then the last one is this. Okay, now click on this button. Okay, click on this representation, that is pipe underscore 2100, and solid name will be pipe 21. Say make. Click on this, say make. Click on this, say make. Click on this, say make. You can clearly see that the representations are being highlighted with solid representation. Click on this, say make. Click on this, say make. Click on this, say make. Okay, every time you click on make, the representation models will automatically get converted into solid models. Click on this and make. Okay, close. Now you can clearly see at the bottom that we have created solid models. Okay, and here you have only a solid model option. I mean, or you can say it as you cannot do anything over here. You cannot edit or something like this. Okay, it is just for your representation purpose, which will be used in our design. Okay, we can open each and every, just off this, off all these tabs, off the annotations. Now you see that our entire models are and our entire pro piping, creo piping has solid pipes over here. Okay, you can clearly see that it is a solid pipe that is connecting our power pack with press. Okay, so this is just a brief tutorial about how you start the creo piping tutorial. Okay, how you start it with material, then how you create what is line stock, how you start the creo model, creo uh, piping module with set point, everything. Okay, and then finally how you convert that representation into an actual solid model that can be used for drafting. This can be used for drafting purpose. Okay, we can create a drawing of this. Okay, and then in the drawing we can represent a lot of things. For example, there are so many piping informations that will also be explained in tutorial 3. And in next tutorial we are going to focus on segment, breakpoint, insert, branch, follow pipe, and insert fittings. Okay, this is going to be our part 2, and in part 3 we'll see how to create piping informations, generate piping informations, and in part 4 we'll create a drawing for a created, what you can say, piping. Okay, thank you guys, thank you very much.